Scream, Blacula Scream is a 1973 horror movie sequel to Blacula. The movie stars William Marshall returning as Blacula alongside Pam Grier. In this sequel, Blacula is brought back to life and once again embarks on an uncontrollable vampiric rage while trying to find a way to exorcise his unnatural cravings. The good. You can tell the movie had a bigger budget and the vampire tooth looked less werewolf-esque. On the surface, it is scarier than the original and seems more polished. William Marshall once again brought his magnetic stage presence, thoroughly owning the character. Pam Grier was equally enchanting and together they had great chemistry and plenty of screams. The movie has an interesting take on voodoo compared to the more common takes where it is treated stereotypically as all bad. The bad. The makeup and the costuming still left a lot to be desired. Also not sure why they made the other vampires behave more like zombie and dead than vampires. While it had a better budget and somewhat more carnage than the first movie, Scream, Blacula Scream felt rushed and never fully exploring any of the plot points which had grounded the original movie. For example, the love of his life seemed easily discarded, and where initially he had kept and embraced his identity as Mama Waldy, he shedded off to become Blacula without redemption. The ugly. Again, another product of its time, one just needing to not dwell too much on some aspects. Moving on. Compared to its predecessor, the sequel lacks actual substance, although it has some interesting takes which could have been better explored to flesh out characters and their motivations. Instead, it's just a muddled plot leading to an unsatisfying conclusion. Final thoughts. When I had mentioned I was going to watch Blacula, Matt had urged I avoid its awful sequel, Scream, Blacula Scream, at all costs. But my curiosity is like a bluebird tail. I just had to see for myself where they went with it. If one simply wants plenty of screams from characters and something to bite into that is not a wholesome meal, then this movie isn't half too bad.